to my channel. Welcome back to Levana's Life. In today's video I'm going to be doing a reorganisation of my pantry because it just gets so messy. At the moment we're flat and we have 2 shelves of the pantry and my flatmates have the other 3. It is quite hard, I find, to jam everything that we have onto the 2 shelves, so I just needed a bit of organisation in there so it stays tidy, especially seeing we're going to be moving soon and I just want it to be easy to pack and store away. A few weeks ago I went to Kmart and bought these jars here to put everything into, so I'll insert that footage now of what I brought from Kmart and the before shots of the pantry. So this is the pantry here. At present, they're my flatmates' nice tidy shelves. These are our 2 shelves, so they just look like an absolute mess. This is the before and I'll show you the after. I'm about to tidy it up. So I've just gone to Kmart and bought a whole lot of like jars and stuff. And I'm going to pop everything into jars, containers, and it's just going to look fabulous. So this is going to go in there and you'll see the end result. Keep watching! So what I did is I went to Kmart and I got 8 of this size jar, 3 of this size, and 7 of this size. Having like so many packets and it was just really hard to find things, and I really like jars because you can reuse them and fill them up and it just looks a lot cleaner in your pantry. I bought the jars and then I went to Whitkills and I just got some of these labels and a pen and I've labelled each one of them. So the 3 big ones, I have my rolled oats, pasta and all-purpose flour. And then in the medium-sized ones I have chocolate buttons, they need refilling. This is just like Cadbury cocoa for baking, some coconut sugar, and then normal white sugar. Also I've put my breadcrumbs in them, and then my Tropika lean protein powder and the Tropika pump vanilla protein powder and my mica powder. So they've all gone into that size, which has been really handy actually. And then in the small ones I've got brown sugar, which actually needs a label on it. I'll do that now. Go. Stick that on like so. So I've got brown sugar, chia seeds, icing sugar, and then I have my Tropika products too. So I've got the Tropika cacao powder, the Tropika alkaline greens, the Tropika ultra cleanse, and the Tropika immunity powder. So I really like these jars. I find them all really handy and I've popped everything in there. So that's the first step that I've done. Now I'm going to organise them into the pantry. Alrighty, so let's start with this middle shelf here. This is where the jars go. I'm going to do this bottom shelf as well, but we'll get to that shortly. I just thought I'd start with this one here. So I'm going to clean it out and then pop them in an order that I think is going to be most convenient for me. Alrighty, so I've started at the big ones and I've kind of just put the baking ones at the back because I don't do baking on like a daily basis. So I've put the white sugar in the very back corner because I'm trying not to use that very often. And then I've gone chocolate buttons, breadcrumbs, and then the Cadbury cacao powder because that's for like baking. I've put the mica powder just at the back there, but I'm going to put my Tropika on this side too, I think, so which is handy for smoothies. I've put my Tropika protein at the front because I use that probably on a daily when I make my smoothies, and then I've just put coconut sugar in the middle there. Now I'll pop the small ones in. again, I've put my Topeka on this side, so I've got the Ultra Cleanse, Immunity and Alkaline Greens all in that corner with the maca powder, which is easy to reach. I've popped the icing sugar back with the sugar, and then I've got my chia seeds at the front here, brown sugar because I use that quite a bit when I'm doing cooking with tomatoes and whatnot, and then I put the cacao powder at the front too because I use that one quite a bit as well, along with my chia seeds. So this is just how they look in there, bit of a close-up of how I've laid them out. Moving on round to the side with the cans and whatnot. Oopsie, my bun's cut off, but that's okay. So I also brought 2 of these little baskets to pop into the pantry. In this one I'm just going to put like our miscellaneous stuff. So things like popcorn, these are like different teas and coffees, whatnot, that I've collected from the hotels. Also extra coffee. Teas, so I like the peppermint tea, this detox tea and digestion tea, so I'll squeeze those in there, like so. Here's some more coffee sachets that I'll just pop in the back here. They're always good for if people come round. And then I also like to put our Ziploc bags and Glad bags just in the front here. I thought would be a good idea, so they can squash in. Also, cupcake and muffin, what are these called? Cups? Like cupcake cups. And we did also have our coffee and this coffee mate that Bryce likes, but that doesn't seem to fit. So what I've done is at the back, there's the cupcake cups, bit of popcorn, coffee, the teas in the middle there, they fit nicely, and then our Glad bag. So I'll pop those into the pantry. On that shelf I also think that we'll keep our couscous, wheat bix and our crackers. So we'll pop those in. So I've already organised our cans and chucked out the ones that we don't really use. So we just have spaghetti, tin tomatoes, there's 2 of those. There's some peaches, we've got some soup at the back here, tomato sauce and some chickpeas in the corner there. And they're just like our pantry staples that we always tend to go for and that we always seem to use. So they're in there. I've wiped this shelf down and now I'll pop in our other bits and pieces that I've just showed you. So I'll pop that in there like so. So I decided to take the big ones out of the box because it was just taking up room. In the corner here, I'll put the couscous and go in there. Wheat bix can go on the side there, and crackers on top because we don't use them very often. And then it's a wee bit of an awkward corner really. I don't know whether I should, maybe I'll push the tins down to that corner like so, and then I can put the coffee and that there, and also our salt and pepper can go up there now too. Salt, pepper, the apple cider vinegar doesn't fit on that shelf, so salt, pepper, oil can go in there. That's good. Hopefully that's going to work for us with them in the corner there like that. I'm not sure. Fingers crossed. It's a hard pantry because it's like this U shape. It's hard to reach everything. So that's that on that shelf. How many times can I say that? So I've finished the first shelf. I'll give you an overview of what I've done. So I've put everything into these jars and labelled them. I've popped the basket in there, and then that's wheat bix and crackers, and then our cans are in the corner there. There they are. And then I've put like the herbs and spices just in the front here. So I've got salt, oil, and then peppers at the back there. And then I ran out of containers, so I've just used like a steamer container just to put like gravies and whatnot, a bit of juice in there. And then I'll be moving on to this second shelf here. So I also bought a few other containers. I bought a small one, I bought another one of the grey ones, and then I brought a like big one, which I'll get to shortly. So this shelf I probably struggle with the most because it's like kind of we use the shelf quite a lot and it gets quite messy, and I'm finding it really hard to keep it tidy and find like a routine that works for us. So what I've done here, we'll start with this grey basket, is I've kind of just put like our herbs and spices and vitamins into this one. So in here we have Moroccan seasoning, which we need to buy some more, Tuscan seasoning, cinnamon, some more Tuscan seasoning, and then I have my vitamins, magnesium, what's this one? Some barley grass. I should put, this is barley grass juice powder. I don't actually use it that much because I've got the Chapika Ultra Cleanse, so I might actually sit that one out, take it out of the pantry because I don't use that one very often, but barley grass powder is really good for you. Then we have our cod liver oil, some like Baroccas, our glutamine, Pantry, Levatin, ashwagandha, whole cloves. So I've popped all of that in here. That one. But I'm not really sure how it's going to work. I don't know. I've popped that one in there. We'll leave that there for now. And then in this small one I've popped most of our herbs and spices that I use on the reg. Look at me. So my 3 go-to herbs and spices that I put in everything is rubbed rosemary, rubbed oregano, and rubbed sweet basil. I use them in everything. We also have some curry powder, ground paprika, cinnamon quills, mustard powder, turmeric, and then just some vanilla essence at the back there for baking. So that's what I've popped in this wee one here. And then this here blue basket I've had quite a wee while, also from Kmart. All the containers and everything are from Kmart too. This is where I've put like the extras that don't fit in the jars. So like here's extra oats, more flour, sugar, we have coconut flour, extra brown sugar, pumpkin seeds, ground coconut, and decadent coconut, and ground almonds or almonds. So that's what I've got in there. There it is there. But I'm going to put it in, and rice, put it in a different order. So we're going to put in the flour first. I don't need that rice because we have other rice. Coconut flour, sugar, and then I'll put in brown sugar, ground almond that we don't really use that often, coconut. This is good if you're making like homemade bliss balls or whatnot. Stick that in there. Don't know if it's all gonna fit. Pumpkin seeds can go down the side, and oats. Oaty oats can go on top, and also I'm going to put my pasta in there too if it fits. Fingers crossed. I don't think it's going to fit. Shove it in the bucket. Oh yeah, that's alright. There we go. See, it's all squashed in, but that's okay. So, there are those 3, and I like the way they're set up for now. To the top of the herbs and spices one, I also add my glucosamine and Woman's Best BCAAs. I have cola, lime, and watermelon. I mainly use watermelon. I really like the taste of that. And I also will add on top our coconut oil. Or I might put that with the other oil and whatnot. I don't know. Sit them on there like that. It's looking a bit full. So now I'm going to tackle this big container. This is also from Kmart, and the way that I have stacked it previously isn't working for us, so I'm going to change it. So I'll do that now. So there used to be 3 compartments, but I've just made it into 2. I think that'll work a lot better. So I've put all the tuna in one compartment with our stock cubes, because I don't really have anywhere for them to go. And then on this side I've put all our spreads and our sauces that we use for stir fries. So this side has tuna, 18 cans to be precise, and they're all lemon and pepper, and 3 OXO cubes, 2 vegetable stock and 1 chicken stock. And then this side we have our Pix peanut butter, Vegemite, Marmite, honey, some more peanut butter, some more honey, jam, and then we have mint sauce, which we've actually never used, I don't know why we have it. We have the coconut aminos original, we have soy sauce, whisker sauce, and sesame oil, and that's what we have in there. So now I'm going to pop it into the pantry. Some other things that we have on that will go on that shelf is apple cider vinegar. I love all the benefits that come with it, and I use it quite a bit, as you can see. So that will go on that shelf, and then I've put some nuts in another steamer container. So I've got almonds, Brazil nuts, walnuts, hazelnuts, and some cashews. So they'll all go on that drawer with everything else that I've shown you. So let's get into that. Pretty much it now with that shelf too. So I've put the pasta flour, rolled oats extras, and the rice and nuts on that side. I've also put our wraps in behind here, and then that's the container that I've used for the rice, and there's also like udon noodles in there for stir fries. I've just set my nuts there. Set my nuts there. See, there's our spaghetti at the back, all very reachable, and then tuna, sauces and spreads, that's gone along the front here. And the back I've put the herbs and spices because they're going to be, hopefully, let me just test that, they're going to be easy enough just to pull out the container, like so. And then coming around here I've put the herbs and spices and the vitamins, and then here I've just popped the apple cider vinegar and amino acids and the coconut oil up there. So there's our pantry. This is the final view. So thank you everyone for watching. If you made it to the end, well done, congratulations. That concludes this video for today, my pantry organisation tour and how I organise my pantry. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe down below, hit the red button because that really supports me and my channel, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Let me know in the comments what other videos you'd like to see here on my channel, and if this organisation video has helped you. Happy Sunday, bye!